Hello YouTube, HBZ here today, and today we're going to have another little bit of a video. And for the first time I'm going to try and actually build something from a photo in Minecraft. I've got no idea how this will turn out, but basically back when I stayed in Centurion, I used to stay in a place called Irene, and it was named such because there used to be a very old farm from the late 1800s, early 1900s called Irene Farm. It was absolutely this beautiful farm I used to go to. And on this farm there was this stunning barn that they had, and I'm going to try and see if I can recreate that, because I need a barn of some sort. All of our animals have been living freely in the sun the whole time. I'm surprised that the SPCA wasn't called yet. And I thought what I'll do is I'm going to recreate that barn and just see how that looks. I noticed that according to this, my live stream is not on yet. Live stream offline. You're live. What is this? I'm going to recreate. Okay, so that works. Barn and just see how that looks. YouTube has decided once again that it's going to change the way it does live streaming, and this is absolutely terrible. What on earth have you done, YouTube? Anyway, I'm live. I noticed that things are going well. According to YouTube, we are not receiving video data at a fast enough rate. No. YouTube, what have you done? Preview stream. And I don't know what YouTube has done. It really wants you to use this live control room. Let's go to the live control room instead of the old one. Now the old one they've messed with, and that doesn't work properly anymore. YouTube, what are you doing? Now you have to use this live control room thing. Now I have to find the audio quality setting here again, and it looks like it's coming through. It doesn't display stream alpha. You have to now click on a tab to see it. It doesn't just display it anymore. YouTube, what on earth is going on here? Anyway, let's get back to some Minecraft, and I know you guys are probably getting sick of this, but I'm more or less getting this out of my system. I think we'll carry on until I get to the end, and until we kill the final boss, and then that's the end of it. I think it's called the Wither, or whatever. Okay, let's see if I can get this working at least half decently. YouTube, what's going on here? Anyway, see, yes, that's at least working. Back to the server, and on this side I just want to get this photo up so I can see the photo and I can see chat. I need to maybe get one more screen and then it'll all be okay. So we're here at my house, which I know I need to get some decor in here, and that is probably the next stream. It's getting some decor and stuff. And whoa, yeah, Victor has been busy. For those that haven't seen the last stream, he's basically got the Guardian farm down to an art, and we have a lot of sea lanterns. I need to go say thanks just now. Because that's one thing, this is literally my favorite light source in the game. And we will definitely, I don't know, it's a barn, it's 1900s. I don't know if we'll use these. Because 1900s, I think torches would have been a better representation of what you would find in a barn. Now, of course, mind you, the inside of this barn is going to be completely different to what you would expect, but yeah. I mean, that's a lot. 48 48 lanterns, so that should take us to 58, so almost a stack. I mean, that's fantastic. You didn't have to like give me any. He could have just opened the shop and I would have bought, and I probably will give him some diamonds for that at a later stage. So not much has changed since, other than I've been doing some potion making for the end. So we've got lots of fire resistance. Well, that's not for the end, that's for the fire farm I still want to do. But yeah, we have some potions and stuff. So that's going to be interesting. The visibility one, I think, especially. I mean, I've got a stack of sea lanterns now. Yay! Okay, so what are we going to need here? First things first, let's clear out some of this, because I'm going to need a little bit of space. Why am I still collecting dirt? I mean, maybe one day that'll be useful. We're going to need bone meal. 64, that should be more than enough. Let's move on down, and I don't need 2 sets of arrows. And exactly 1 torch. I need to remedy the torch situation. Ender chests. Let's for now put the ender chests away. No, I'm just going to stick these here because we're so close to the base anyway. I just need to keep that. I'm going to keep those. We still have 64 torches as well. How's our sand situation? Yeah, it should be enough sand. It's too much granite, but that's okay. So we want concrete. We want the white one. So we have to now do the whole wait until it's white sort of thing. Come on. Come on. Every color of the rainbow, I get it. White dye. Ah. Why don't we just like all that in until we like. Purple, brown, orange, lime green, white. Okay, so now we repeat. Oh no, I need more dye. Actually found a use for the dye. Fantastic. First let's do the whole converting whole thing there. I think that should be enough for now. At least we don't have to collect gravel for a little while. Okay, and what else are we going to need? But for now, I might as well just start with this. Now, on the original, they've got like stone for like edges. I don't like the look of that. I'm going to do like unpolished andesite, maybe. There's some more white concrete, because why not? Work. I don't like the look of the stone. Mossy cobblestone, maybe? That'll look a bit better. Then I need a brown block of some sort. We're going to do like sandstone, it's a bit too textured, so I'll do nether brick. Yeah, that does look bad. So that's just how the building looks, you know, we're trying to recreate a real building. I used to love Irene. So basically, that sort of size is what I need to aim for the actual barn. Is going to be this size here. So from there down. And then this barn has this weird little steepled roof on this side. And then a little outbuilding, but the outbuilding I'm going to build on the back. Because it'll make more sense to do so. And we're going to make this as wide as possible can. So we should probably start filling some of this in. And then what I'll do is I'll then bring this down and do some terraforming later. So we are going to need soil, surprisingly. That's a lot of sea lanterns. Really owe Victor one for that. I love sea lanterns. My favorite light source by far. So we're going to need some soil. 2 stacks should do it. So let's do some terraforming first. I'm going to do something a little bit different to try and convert the what's the name, the concrete, instead of my normal method, which is just stacking it up and then hoping for the best. This is fairly long, so yeah, the outbuilding is going to have to be fairly big. So I think I should really try and utilize as much of the space as possible. It is a very big building, and we're going to have to build it a little bit bigger than what the actual photo is. Because in Minecraft things scale up a bit better. You can add more detail and such to a building. No, actually, I'm not going to scale it up too much. Because the barn doors are going to be another very interesting thing. Because we can't have barn doors in Minecraft, so. But I do know that the modern version of this barn actually has fake barn doors and just like regular doors as you get to it. And we're going to have this little area here that's going to be like still a circle. Yeah, it's going to look nice when it's done. Okay, but I can't really use, because it's going to be water. I don't want to use water there. So the method I wanted to use is not going to work. Oh, free black tie. Thank you very much. Okay, which pond are we going to use for the conversion? Well, let's just use my normal pond. We are keeping with the whole Dutch architecture sort of theme. Let's do 2 stacks at a time. Even do 3, I think. Let's see what bold art is. But we're going to need a lot of white concrete for this. And what's nice about this is, oh, yeah, well, don't do that, that wastes rockets. Yeah, what's nice about this is all of the little windows, there's like literally like the windows are like squarish anyway, so that's going to be awesome. And of course, the last little bit of roof slant we can't do. It's not possible to do that. Don't do that. And of course, we're not going to make this as long as what the original barn was. It also gives us a side of the building where we can do like redstone contraptions and stuff. Okay, build out. And we lost a day, so might as well just wait a few seconds and go to sleep. Yeah, still have a minute or two. In just that little bit, you can see there's already a skeleton. Oh, I took all my arrows out. I can't really, unless I take some of the soil out. No, let's get the soil. There we go. Some protection. Or we can use either silk touch or normal. I'm just going to use normal. Because they're both the same speed now. Yeah, we're going to be here a little while. Anything that I didn't take here? We should have one. Two, three, okay. That should start us. Let's first get the netherrack sort of section built, which will give us the outline. I don't think I've actually got enough of this nether brick. Oh, the fox is always eating. So it goes about there. And then you've got this little outbuilding that sticks out, but I'm not going to add that in this side. And we're going to waste some more rockets, of course. It's going to be a big building. It's definitely going to be longer than the original, but it has to be used to that. And I don't want to move the animals quite yet. We can move them in when we're done. Put them in such a way that it's a bit better suited. Okay, so let's see nether brick. Might have some more downstairs. Might have to go and actually mine some. I don't know, got a stack of nether brick there. Okay. Should be enough. I mean, they're the cutest things. Oh my word. I have to like eyeball the depth. Let's go out a little bit more so we can have our little outhouse here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's make the outhouse. Yeah, it's about 3. 1, 2, 3. And then it's like 1, 3. And it goes back in about there. And then there's of course a door, but I'm going to make this 4 because 4 will just look a bit better. There we go. Yeah, we are going to have to get more. Yeah, but of course you don't need this side to have. We do need to mark off where the side is though. Just do this so that I know where it is. So it goes up to there. Okay. Go. So as you can see with this sort of size, we are going to have to expand this even more. Keep on. just get 3 stacks of dirt. Goes back in. Now the stairs might actually look nice for the roof, but it's like more like an oak sort of color in the photo. And just to give you guys, let me go back in. Let me give you guys a rough idea of what is going on. Second screen. I do not have it. Full screen games. Okay. What I'm trying to recreate is this building. As you can see, that's going to be like the little pen where all of our animals are stored. There's a little side entrance there. I have to figure out what I'm going to do to get the horses in and out. That's going to be interesting. I might change this up a little bit, and this might be where we keep the horses in this side. And yeah, that's going to look quite nice. I think this is going to look quite nice. Let's go back from that there. Make sure that window's top. Now I will of course come back and I will alter this to make this look a little bit better. Now let's just get the basic shape here. This actually looks quite nice with that little pond there, because this place does have a pond, but it's in front of course and to the side. So I'm just using this photo as inspiration. It's not going to be a one-to-one replica. Of course there's lightning outside. Because of course. I just love how the actual grass generation works. Like, it makes no sense for that to have generated the way it did, but it did. This is irritating. That was a creeper explosion. This was a creeper explosion. This was one too, and that was. Really? Where? Oh, you mean all of those skeletons over there? Oh, okay. Yes, you're right. They're a bit close. Let's see. I mean, yeah, stand in the water, but you don't get burned. Yeah, the water is such a safe place, isn't it? Hey, you've got cold boots on. Cheating. Yet another bow. You had an enchanted bow. What did you have? Power. Okay. No wonder I never would have stood a chance. Like I said before, this is more like an inspiration from that building, so it's going to have different dimensions. Because, yeah, of course it will. About there is going to be that, and then 1, 2. It's not going to be big enough. Also, we need to bear in mind that the roof needs to be slanted, so I'm not going to fully build this. So instead of a 3 block, which that more or less looks like, I'm just going to do 4. Then that, 2 doors, that, and of course this section is going to be quite a bit longer, so we should actually just plan for that. Just make this, instead of 4, let's make this 5. Might even go as far as 6. Let's do 6. Two, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 5, 6. We need one more each time I remove one on the side. Yeah, that looks more or less correct. And celebratory rocket, of course. Yeah. Wait, too close to my chickens. You just exist, so. I think it's slime balls you combine with that to get like mossy. See in a second. Stone was see what the... Oh, it's vines. Oh my, it's one vine per... Might have to do that whole artistic look thing. Yeah, but of course this is actually only one block high. If you like closely look at that, because to get the door proportions right, yeah, we're going to have to take out anyway, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. Because there technically it's like one and a little bit, but you can't like put in half slabs and yes, it doesn't help. So we're just going to change this design a little bit. So basically, the nether brick should actually only be a half slab and then white on top, but you can't mix half slabs in Minecraft. So let's see if this is enough now. Whilst what we're going to have to do is the age-old trick of only having some of them being mossy, some of them being normal, just to add some texture and variety. Look at that. That's almost like it perfect. That's all I know is we're going to need a lot of white concrete. We need to get this at least 3 high. I'm definitely not a builder though, right? In Minecraft, I'm not the sort of person that does all of these fancy buildings. Unfortunately. I'm just not that good. That brown terracotta, that'll actually go better than this, really? There we go. I should just unmount that. Let's not find more celebratory rockets. I did have some scaffolding, which by the way, perfect timing, that's the end of the day. scaffolding. I might even have way too much of this. Finish off this stack first. Should actually be enough white concrete. Whew! Elytra didn't activate. And we've got lightning. I might have to cut the stream short. Has joined us. Because doors are only too high in Minecraft. Might as well. See, so things like that, we just have to like take some creative liberties because our doors just aren't that high. And of course we can't really recreate the roof properly because we can't create those square things on top. Unless it's an odd number. We'll see now when we build the roof. So our doors are going to have to be quite a bit smaller. I've got an idea what we can do there. That lightning is getting fairly close. Yeah, 2 gap, yes it does. Are we out of concrete already? Eesh. Almost out of daylight as well. I guess we'll stack the tower and then we'll just fly into the base. Almost at full height. Yeah. These things spawn in so quick. Enjoy the sunlight. Just leave my cat alone, okay? My cat didn't do anything to you. Let's have some breakfast chicken. Okay. Ah, there's a witch. And a creeper. It will destroy my house again. I mean, it's so quick that these things spawn in. I really need to light this area up, but I will do. Just need to figure out how to make it look like part of the terrain. If this is supposed to be like Gauteng, it's not supposed to have hundreds of lights and I think that's safe. No, not yet. Just who needs a mob farm? I mean, serious. Just like spiders. What is this? Really, you survived that. Thank goodness you not the cave spider poisoning me. The reason why I'm taking care of these guys, even though they're friendly at the moment, is if you don't, they just start crawling at night and they just all crawl onto your house and then you can't sleep. So you have to constantly take care of the mobs. It's like a constant stream of mobs. Yes, I'm doing this underwater because it's actually so much faster. Underwater sounds. See, like that one. He was about to climb onto my building. Hey, you. Come on, climb. See? Like that's devastating. Yeah, come run this way, please. Make it. Like, you're not gonna kill my foxes. No. Of course, I'm going to greatly increase the size of the pens and stuff, and then the side will be a little side entrance just to get straight to the pens. We're going to keep this step there for now. Let's just. I'll probably have a more appropriate brick soon. And then I need to figure out how we're actually going to get horses in and out here. It looks like we are actually going to have enough concrete. Okay, so from this point onwards, that's where the first one needs to be. Let's see if we end up with a bit in the middle or if it's going to be like a sharp incline. I've got a feeling it's going to be like a bit in sharp incline. I'm going with sharp incline. Yeah, sharp incline. Okay, that's fine. Because we can't do that little bit in the middle anyway. If it was a bit in the middle, if it was an odd number, then it would have been a little bit different. But I'm just going to get rid of that little piece that they've got there. Because we need to do some design decisions. You see, like this. Don't climb on my buildings. Thank you very much. Okay, we are slowly but surely losing light. Just want to use some torch. Oh, I guess we can't, so I'll have to go on the scaffolding and take care of business. It looks nice. Of course, we don't have a little nook there that the one side is going to look serious. We're just going to hang out there. I think that should be the next video, is actually like at least kind of mob proofing this. I mean, yeah, we're going to kind of have to. Okay, what spawned? So it looks like the majority of them actually spawned on this side. Hey you. Yeah, you thought I couldn't see you through a window. I mean, who needs mob farms? All I need to do is just like wait for night. Okay, we are going to need more white concrete, so let's get 2-3 more stacks of that. And then I think that's all for the white concrete. Then we have to consider what sort of roof we want. Because this roof is a little bit more red. It's almost like nether brick, but nether brick has too much of a texture to it. So I'm going to have to use something like dark oak, I think is the best for this. Which luckily we've got like ample sufficiency, or ample amounts of. And for the horses, we might even just create a little stable of their own next to it. I see that it has this little tiny stable next to the Irene farm. We'll of course just move that into the other side. Just remember, we're copying the architecture, not so much the building. It's more copying what the architects did back then. What was the in design back in the 1900s. And they would definitely have lit this up either with torches or with lanterns. So I'll have lanterns in like the fancy side, and then torches by the barn. I think that's the best sort of representation that we can hope for. Yeah, that's going to look quite nice. And the lightning has stopped, the thunder. Okay. Surprisingly, we don't have any leftovers. Let's just do a small fly over here. Underwater concrete conversion technique again. Causing all sorts of client and server lag, but fine. We've got entities and concrete and a whole bunch of stuff. So we had our end of year function today, and it wasn't too bad. Anything spawn in here? Thank goodness nothing spawned. Let's just get rid of that before I accidentally eat it. One thing I always hate about roofs is you make one mistake counting up blocks, and then suddenly you have to redo the whole thing. Luckily we don't have to pay many diamonds for concrete anymore. You can get sand and what's the name so easily. It looks like even the scaffolding is more or less correct size. Which is so unlike me. Just look at the foxes. I've got an idea what we're going to do with them anyway. They're going to help us a little bit. Horses are going to be a pain to get out of here, but I'll make a plan with them. Okay, so we don't need any more concrete. That's officially done. So I was storing my white concrete in here. As you can see, that's a bit full. So I'm going to start storing it here for now. Okay, and now what we're going to need is tons and tons of dark oak. And this is not going to be enough. We need slabs in the beginning. Oh, we've got lots of slabs. Then we need some dark oak trap doors. Okay. Let me see what other trap doors we've got. Okay, so that won't work, that won't work, that won't work. Okay, definitely dark oak and then doors. Now we want those with the glass planes in the center. Ah, there we go. Definitely not jungle, definitely dark. Birch. Acacia, whatever I really pronounced that. And we are going to have these a little bit higher. See how that. Yeah, that mimics like barn doors. Yeah, that mimics it, but we're going to have to do something here. And I don't think that's the answer. We might just put in some wood. Let's get some of these slabs in to see how much we're short. We need sleep. Oh, thank you for not activating the light drop. We might even just go one extra one here to cover up the fact. Yeah, there we go. Nice big barn doors. Need a roof. So we're going to put a set of stairs here rather. And then we need to bring it one out, like that. Still have to figure out what we're going to do for floor. Because they used to have like stone floors and you'd polish them with cow dung, which I think we can easily reproduce. It's not going to be too difficult to reproduce that. I'm not gonna extend it all just so it's like square. I'll see how that looks. Yeah, we are going to need a lot of slabs to complete this. Yeah, that's going to stay. How much do we have left over? Not much, 23. Whew. Yeah, we are going to need a lot more. So am I going to convert these and then just carry on for now, or am I just going to go get, no, let me just go get wood. We've got 12 rockets. Are we looking for daylight? It's midday. Be okay. It doesn't look too bad so far. I'm sure we can make it better though, but it's going to take a little bit of time. I'll have a little bit of time, yes. So. Of the difference it makes to have efficiency on your axe. It's like butter, it's so quick. Okay, now those two are touching, so take off. Really? Big trees, this. It's getting dark. Well, we're going to have to take out this whole lot because they're all touching. Whilst we're going to have floating trees again. Don't let Mr. Beast know I'm busy chopping down trees like crazy. He ain't gonna be happy with me. But we need the wood. Back then this wood would have come from Naisna. Naisna was pine more than dark oak though, I think. No, there was oak trees as well. Oh, those did start disappearing, which is good. Someone else sleep? No, we just have a little bit of sunlight left. Being a bit dangerous. We need this wood. Okay, that's about as much as I want to tempt fate. Deforested enough. See, not nearly as much stuff spawns away from my base. I don't know what it is about my base, but everything loves spawning here. Maybe it's the slimes that attract them. Yeah, okay, so how many did we get? Oh, we got a few stacks. Let's convert 2 of these to wood. Then let's do the old slabs. I wish I could. Oh, if you right click, you can do it. Okay. Another space. Yeah, let's just add those in there for safety, because that's going to be the roof. See how far that gets us. Serious? Oh, sorry, kitty cat. You weren't doing anything wrong other than harboring a fugitive. I don't know what it is. They just love my base. You survived it. Oh, okay. Straight away to run out of arrows. Oh, they're finally you're burning, and you, no. I don't think I didn't see you there trying to turn into a shrub. Camouflage yourself as a shrub. Not a shrub. I've got a cat there for a reason. Even though I accidentally hit my poor cat. That's a flower. At least I've got good foxes, and you don't stand a chance. No? Maybe it's sort of like revenge for all of the creepers I've killed in the spawner, and all the skeletons, and all of the cave spiders. Oh, I guess that makes sense. There has to be like some sort of repercussions. Now before we do this, should we put torches? Nah, it'll be fine. Yeah, I think I should really... Yeah, not like we have any space in our inventory anyway. I'll do them afterwards. It's gonna be fine. I mean, it's not like they love spawning in my base. So I was in the oak forest and nothing spawned. I'm at my base and then everything's here. Why am I? So. This is my biggest pet peeve. You'll notice I don't have any pigs in here, so maybe what I'll do is I'll take the horses out and put pigs in. I think that's going to be the best idea. Pigs, sheep, and cows, and then some foxes. Well, you guys can hold on to those for me. Okay? I see you're so hungry. For some reason, the foxes I chose, I have like 100% chance of picking up an item, which is rare because the other one we played, they didn't always pick them up. They didn't always like gravitate towards items. This is going to be such a mob farm when I open it up again with lights in. I'm okay. Oh, you spat it out. That's box. Which isn't any good for you guys, so they'll spit out items if they get berries. So they prefer the berries, that's their favorite food. So they spit out any items they might have picked up before. Which is exactly what you want. And after this I'll grab the torches and just light up the area a little bit. Losing daylight. And yes, I didn't even try to activate the Elytron back there because it just doesn't activate. That's just me on line. Yeah, torture. See, no, this is crazy. Oh, it was a zombie. I should have saved him. Oh well. I really want some zombie villagers. Got plans. Hey neighbor. And nothing spawned in here. Something could have easily spawned in here. Okay, let's just at least get some light in here. I'm placing these way too liberally, but it's a big room, and I'm going to remove these at some point. Just to stop the spawns. Yay, foxes. I'm going to need a block of some sort just so that I can like go to that wall. There we go. Ooh, that was a mistake. Don't. Hey, 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 hey. What are you? Yeah, I'll teach you. Oh. It's a bit extra here by the foxes, because we're just going to do the whole ain't nothing spawning here routine. We have another 20 minutes to make progress, and then I'm going to call it a day. So on this one, it should have actually made this like a little wider. That's fine. You have the door there. And then this all will get pulled in. Oh, technically we don't have to. We can like chop that off through there, which I will probably do. I'll stop this in, and then we can start at the stairs. Isn't that exciting? And then we're going to need some decorations. Boxes need their own little area, their own little unique thing that I want to create. Hope we've got enough. So no more luck. I'm going to get like to the last row and there's going to be like a shortage. And then I'm going to create too many and then it's issue. And of course we're going to put in some skylights and things. I think we need to modernize this a little bit. What did I say? I said we're going to get to the last one and we're going to have to make more. Like, I've checked for creepers. Oh, no creepers. Oh, no, larger activated. Huh? Our luck is improving. If we'll one concrete block off. Okay, so let's just do. So I'm going to do them anyway again. It's half slab, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I've created too many. That's fine because we are going to use some of this for the second story there. Is that side done? And then we're going to do the windows. Now those are actually doors that they've got on that. I'm not going to do doors because remember that's the front of the building. The computer is doing the whole freezing thing again. I'm just going to switch over there. I can monitor the mouse. The mic. stairs. Here's the wooden stairs. No, we don't need any of these. Uses 4 stacks. Just waiting for the PC to freeze again. Is that gonna be enough? Let's just do one more. So I can always have excess, and I think I might even have on top there. Yes, I've got a stack. 2 stacks. And 22. I don't think I need more. I think that should be enough. And then we can do like windows. Now I'm going to alter where the windows sit. That them back in. See how far this gets us. We can add so long as well as this little balcony area. So what I think I'll do is I'll actually take these out. I'll turn this into the little balcony area. So you've got your barn doors, got your balcony. Yeah, we are going to need more than this, I think. Just to do the other side as well. But that's not an issue, we've got enough oak. Just need to make sure I don't do that sort of stuff. We might actually be okay with stairs, I'll see. I will see. What did you place on even? No idea. I think we'll be okay on stairs. Or again, it'll be like the last row. Doesn't have enough space. I think clay is the thing that we want to get for the floor of the fancier side. So they did have like concrete polished floors. And like I mentioned before, it used to be polished with dung. the old times in South Africa. We'll try to recreate those little spheres we saw earlier. I'll have to do it as a 4x4 and we won't have as many, but we'll have a few. Or 2x2, I think we'll even do it. Going to have to move that just now. We're heading for the 2-hour mark. I think I'll stream this for like another half an hour and then I'll call it a night. Might have enough stairs. I'll see in a sec. Last row, I'm not going to do all of them because we have to try and replicate those 4 towers that's in the center. I think we'll just make ours like 4x4. So it's going to be a bit thicker than the originals, but that doesn't bad. Sturdy roof. This is the difficult part, is getting this sort of side done. You need to go from the bottom to the top. You kind of have to do the dance. Let's see if we can do the reverse dance. There we go. Now the rest should be a lot easier. Actually, just to do it like this one all the way down. Oh, stay. And I need food. Oh my word. We are running out of daylight as well. That's what happens if you rush. Now I'm going to be 1 stage short. Just watch it. No, I'm going to be 2 stages short. No, I'm going to be 1 stage short. You just watch. Did anything spawn? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Because now they know that there's like a gate there. More. How many arrows do I have left? 15 also not enough. 9, that should be enough arrows. We had a problem before where they kept on killing our villagers, so we had to go in and get more ones. Really? There we go. Oh, they be coming. Hopefully it'll die. No, surprisingly it didn't. Come on. Oh, you're a strong guy. So that one there, if I can kill him so that he dies from the fire and not the arrows, then I don't get a bad status effect. No, I got it anyway. So now I need to be extremely careful because this building is so close to the... And there's one more. I'm going to sword fight me a little. Hey there. Yeah, because they actually gather here now. Because this used to be open. Oh, so someone forgot that to open last time. I don't know if it was me or someone else. It really should be one higher, I think that. We'll deal with it when we get there. Yeah. You guys just love spawning in my area, don't you? You just love it. Hey, zombie. You're a zombie villager, I would have saved you. You're not. Looks like we'll actually have enough. I don't know if we'll have enough to make it look good, but there's definitely going to be enough. Too short. pretty sure. So I just need to check my phone because it's seldom that it vibrates twice. Luckily, there's 3 more rows and then we're done with roof. Then I have to just pretty up the roof though. And yes, I know, you guys can make fun of me, it looks like 2016 Minecraft, 2006 Minecraft, whatever, I don't care. I like the way these things look. And just when I want to say, don't worry, these are easy. Here we go, we've got a sturdy roof. Now let's make it a little bit less sturdy. About that far in. See if this works. So we can't do a triangle because it's not possible, but what we can do is we can do a little bit of a square, just like that. So let's have it 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. And we end up with 2. So this is actually on the dot. Pretty this up a little bit, just make it look like a little bit more forward. placed in there than I actually did. Okay, what spawned this time round? Okay. So nothing should have spawned in there. Ah, a spider spawned. And a creeper. 2 creepers. And a skeleton. Two skeletons. Where's that creeper? Oh! Oh, 3 creepers. Okay. And a spider. Won't be too upset. There's no light in here. I'm just going to do the light on the floor thing for now. Because all of this is going away, and this is the side I want to like make it look like normal. Okay. Of course, this is not going to be easy, because why would it be? Okay, this one we've tapped out. Can I reach that? Yes, I can. Leaves that place. There we go. Like a pro. Does leave me with one little block. And I placed 2, but I can always just get rid of this one. Parkour, I mean. Yeah, this really needs to be 1 higher. So let's just try that quickly. What we can do is we can give it a little bit of breadth. If we use a stair, it's like an upside down stair here. Yeah, there we go. And that also solves our issue that we had there before. Okay, that works. I'm impressed. That's a good solution. So just because this is Minecraft and not the real world, we'll actually turn this into one little extra little bit there. Yeah, it works. We still have to do like this side. Ooh, we might not have enough stairs. From pro to zero. That's more or less my playstyle. Can I? Yes, I can. That's the basic structure done. Just have to clean up the back side of it a little bit. Even have little pointy bits on top. Can't figure out how we're going to make that stand out a little bit. Is that yeah, there's one stair missing on there as well. I need to go up that. We've only got 4 stairs. You need to get stairs first. We'll do this as a 3-hour stream. I can finish this build. Except for the floor. The floor I'll put in by myself at the later stage. Let's see how we're looking at wood. We've only got 5 wood blocks, so we are definitely going to have to convert one of these. Let's do that now. Take that. Should give us more than enough. So I always want some spare because we're going to reuse it. That is centered, right? No, that is not centered. That is slightly off to the side. Which is fine. Right. I'm going to have to move that, but I'll do that later. I'll do that on my own. I have to have you guys along for the ride. First things first. I've sworn I was one missing here. Oh, this one is wrong. See that? That's wrong. It was part of the parkour thing. No, 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 no. Just no. It's just for the sake of my own peace. Just a little bit, take that away. We'll have a little bit of overhang, yeah, because why not? I'll come and fill these in at a later stage. It's literally just to stop the creepers. I still have 60. No, I still have 64 dirt, so. Yeah, that door is off center to that side. Oops. And because there's only like one block in the center, you can't have anything in that center line. It's going to be difficult to rebuild it so it doesn't look like it's off center. Oh man, pity. Okay, so what's the best sort of scaffolding solution here? If we go 1, 2, 3, 4 up, and then we go this way. Can you? Yes, you can. I forgot you could do that. There's a limited number. It's like now you can't do it. I can work with this. No, I want you to. Never mind. And from here we can scaffold this way. Should give me the right height to get the most of these. I think that's the limit case. Yeah, that can work. No. Come on. Oop. Need to go one higher. Scaffold. It's the best thing ever. Honestly, best block in Minecraft, scaffolding. Ever did we do with arch? Oh, come on, you can place it there. Can't you? Yes, you can. Place it in the right way, please. I mean, that's just cool. So what we can do is we can do a couple of cheating, yeah? No. Can't really get the height on it. Let's see if we can make it do. Okay. Okay. You can't. No, you can. Why didn't you want to do that earlier? Can we? Yes, you can. Okay. Hobby. Best block ever, and I don't know how to use it properly. Okay, so can we now? A bit more height. Can I on the last block? No. On this block? Yes, I can. Scaffolding. Just look at this. It doesn't help me. And then, best thing about scaffolding, I love that block. So we want to go on the center. I hope 14 high is going to be high enough. Yes, it is. Just don't do what I did there. Scaffolding won't help you if you're an idiot. So theoretically, we can't have this perfect. What I can do is I can just move this one up that way. So I think we'll do that. The door will be slightly off center because Minecraft. That looks better. It's almost center, you see. So if you follow that line down there, at this angle, I'm not straight speaking, this can't whatever be dead center because it's like 2 blocks. Actually, it's 2 blocks. 1, 2. That's dead center. Cool. Let's get our little staircase going up. In the photo, it was like all rickety, but that's good enough. So you've got your height, so there's the second entrance. There's the main entrance. I'm pretty chuffed. That looks good. Yeah, I don't think the nether brick there is a good idea though. Get these out. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, so we need more doors. Then we can put some windows in. So they had like full doors on that side, which I'm not going to do. I'll have it on the other side. Oh, I don't have much of that. Jungle, spruce, oak. That's the one type of log I don't have much of. Birch. Ooh. Can't put those doors in quite yet, the ones I wanted. Put these in. This is a temporary thing. And first get some sleep. You should really face inwards. Just give it a bit of depth. It's wrong door, but that's close enough. Gives an idea of what the place will look like. And we can even, on here, I'm going to put some more off slabs just to, well, we can put stairs on this side. Just to raise the entrance a little tiny little bit. We don't want the next floor to be too high to the ceiling. I know that that's not exactly what theirs look like. That's close enough. Okay, so let's get my stock image back. And they had like tons and tons of windows. This is going to be more of a barn, so what I'll do is I'll use fences instead of windows on the barn side. So from about, so you see that goes down, so from about here, we want from there to up. So we're going to do the same 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fifth one. You see? Pick those up, don't be lazy. Okay, 1, 4, 4. Hey foxes. Yeah. It should be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 3 only, but that's fine. So let's get some fence posts. So instead of glass in there, that's going to be like the barn side. And you want fresh air in your barn. And normally you would have like shutters on that side if it's like a proper barn, but we don't have that luxury. Instead, we're going to use fence posts. I don't have any oak. 7. 7 I think is good enough to do a test run. Yeah, that looks nice. Because this is the barn side after all. Yeah, that looks barny here. And then I'll add, make it look we can board this up in the evening. I'll add some more shutters on this side, of little trapdoors. Are trapdoors in my inventory? Yes. So we'll add some trapdoors on the one side. There we go. And you can shut these. Yeah, the nether brick is the wrong style brick. Until we can like get tons and tons of terracotta, I'm just going to stick with the nether brick. And we need more. I've only got 3. So we don't need any more than these 15. And what do you need for fences? Fence gates. I'm just going to take plain fences. Come on, where's my fence? Nether brick. Okay, you need sticks as well. It's fine, I can incorporate lots and lots of sticks. That's fine because we can always reuse them inside. And while we do have a lot of windows, that looks decent. Remember, we are only borrowing from the architecture. We're not actually reproducing the building as such. Okay, so that one had 3, so I'm going to do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. I just remember that side doing fences is going to be very difficult. Where's my trapdoors? Are we actually going to run out of trapdoors? 2, 3, 4. Let's make our lives here. Is the one. Now you see if you put one here, can't really do that. But what I am going to do is to break up the monotony, just do a high one here, because that's going to be like an entrance on that side. Let's have that. Same as this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry guys, you have to listen to me counting, but I have to keep count. Because I'm an idiot and I need to. Also, I'm not never gonna get the stuff done. Oh, you've got so few acacia. I know where to get them. What are we going to need now? Yeah, it looks nice. Once again, that nether brick really doesn't fit here. I'll need to replace that with terracotta soon. Hey cat, can you run? Cat. Might even take this one down, stairs down as a row there. Will look even better. Make it look like a bit more solid roof. Okay, so that's that side done. Now remember that's the barn side, so we don't really want, in terms of trapdoors, we don't want that color trapdoor there anymore. For the formal side, so we're going to choose the lighter side as well as glass. 4 glass panes, 20, that should be more than enough. Got extra white concrete in there. What do we have to work with? We've got those. Can't believe we actually finished all of those trap line at 64. Yeah, I'm going to do that out of oak instead. This is like the livable part. Yeah, and those are actually all quite tight together. And then we'll do the top stairs, but actually looking at this, the door is much smaller upstairs and down. So we can get that sorted. And let's go fetch some acacia wood. 7, that should be enough. Really? I think that's acacia that's down there. Yes, it is. Nope, 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 nope. Raiders. Villagers, or whatever you want to call them. You guys can head wherever you want to go. I'm perfectly happy where I am now. I need to chop down this tree because this is the one that's not 100%. Should be enough for doors. Don't need a lot. I might as well just chop down one more. Yeah, it's never gonna work. Come on. Still not sure exactly what he's doing over there with his tower. It looks like I'm like gathering cats in there. This one we're using the lighter wood. Glad to finally have another use for these trapdoors. So here we need to place like a lot of windows down. 2, 3. So let's do it as every third one. Best block in the game. My cat is getting impatient. He wants me to go to bed and cuddle. Almost done, yeah. Ooh, those are too close. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's not silk touch, is it? No. Use this one. Oh my. Need to scaffold. No, wait. was correct. The one after it's not correct. Yeah, that one's not correct. Check 1, 2, 3, window 1, 2, 3. So that window is also out. Okay, makes sense, and it'll look better if we just take that out. See, now I need the scaffolding again. Yes, we don't need the shovel. Yeah. Yes. Do that. The interesting is I don't think chat's working. Let's get the right doors. Let's just get 6. So at the back, are we going to do another? Let's not do an entrance, but let's create like a nice big piece of glass in the center. So if you follow this line down, let's do a little line. Yes, it does. So that's going to be roof on top. So we don't want to cut into the roof line, but I can actually make this a big 8 by 8 and add glass around. I want to add shutters to this one, so it's going to be a bit of a safety concern, but that's fine. And then we just add directly down from it. There we go. That looks nice. Let's check it from outside. That's the wrong sort of wood there. But we can always change that. You know, some things just don't work out in Minecraft the same way they do. Hello. You're the second one I had to kill. In the same location. That side. Oh. Can we reach that? We can reach that one. So let's get some stuff. Okay, now on these, we're going to do the barn doors again. And I need to get a different. What does? Let's have a look at the trapdoor designs again. See if there's not a better trapdoor. Okay. Round one is at a 2. So you have to use the oak one. Dark oak. Can we use iron? Maybe iron block. Maybe doors. Can't use doors. Polish door, right? Sorry. Just thinking, because that looks a bit too dense with the door. Oh, there's jungle wood recipe. You can have like all 4 sides. Okay. Didn't know that. Shield? Shield is too high. Not sure what we can use instead. That texture there. Okay. Here we go again. Let's just first load up on some more. And I need to put a door there because they might actually come into my little premises here. Let's just get that door sorted. Yep, just in time. I do not want to start a raid right now. We might have to like attract them. Officially, you guys are barn cats now. You know, you don't have a choice in the matter. Enderman and a skeleton. Oh, okay. See if I can sort of attract them and get them away from the village. Hey guys, over here. You see me? This way. Oh, you want me to thank you. Come on, this way. Towards the skeleton. This way. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a creeper there as well. And a zombie. It's just, that guy's going to be an issue. Okay. Well, come on guys. Follow me. Well, luckily I didn't get the thing, because technically speaking I didn't kill him, so fine. Hey you. And just because I want to. Hey guy, how are you doing today? I'm doing well. Aren't you? Doing well? Come on. Oh, you dropped the block. Okay, that's awesome. You didn't even drop any experience. Yeah, I'm not chuffed about this choice. This is too dark. And I can reuse that for other things. What do I not need? I definitely don't need any more spider eyes. Oh, no, that did actually drop. I just didn't hear it. We're going to use the same wood as what we're doing for the... Just to lighten this up a little bit. Yeah, it could be a barn door. And then on this side, so you have to like face this down, and on this side it's going to be slightly off center. But we'll hide that. Take these out like that. Same style of door. Now let's do a slightly different door. This was alteration added many years later. And then we will have the same sort of slide. I need 2 of those. Okay, we need sleep. Cat, do your thing. Jerry, you can punch me through glass. You punched me through glass. Okay. Guess that's a thing you can do. Did you forget about attacking me? That looks slightly better. That's not too dark. Oh, we can jump 1 block high. What block does this look like? What can I remove from here? Bones? I definitely don't need more bones. I've got like infinite supplies of bones. Bones. Before you do anything stupid. Trapdoors, maybe? I did pick up a few. We can try trapdoors. If I only got 8. Oh yeah, that is a million times better. Yeah, I'm going to have to make more of those, but also this is now too thick. I think we're going to keep the thin one. Let's just keep one layer, because that wasn't that thick. Get rid of the spider eyes again. Yeah, that's a ticket. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take slabs instead of stairs. Just so it's not that thick. Remember that thing wasn't... The old staircase wasn't that strong. Hang on, yeah. Just going to place one. Oh, you can't place one there. This looks a million times better. Well, you have to like jump to get in, but that's okay. That's fine. That's a million times better. And then let's move the door on down. This is better. I thought there was something on there. Okay, and then where's my normal trapdoors? I've got 38 of those. I can't really stick them on there. I'm just going to keep just the door here. Yeah, there we go. And then the door, you're going to have that open and close from that direction. I'll do that as well now. Need scaffolding. Okay. Come on. On top, Pete. On top. Thank you. Oh yeah, there we go. Fine eyes there, I don't care about those. And then we just have a double door. Right. Come on. Why are you insisting on getting placed like that? Oh, well, we're not actually going to go in there often, so I'll fix that when the other floor is in. That's better. That looks way more like the original. Oh no. Hey guys. You survived, I see. Oh, I don't know. But somehow you survived. Come on. So we did get some more Barco for the wall. Yeah, and that nether brick doesn't work. And I think that more or less concludes it. I can still optimize this. I need to put floors in and stuff. And then expand this. But we can do that tomorrow. It's been 3 hours. We do have some cats in here now. I need to get you guys some fish. Don't run out. Your barn cats officially. That's semi-realistic as having barn cats run away. That looks way better and way more like the original. And then this side I need to like do something to make this look a little bit more robust, like stairs or something. I'll put stairs down there. Just to make that a little bit more robust. So like if this was Arini Farm like back in the 1900s, this side would have been like the workshop, and then you'll have your stable on the other side. Workshop slash storage area. This mimics it more or less perfectly. Yes, we can do the nice triangle roof things, and I need to bring that up one more slab. But let's quickly just do that now. What am I going to use? Let's use the scaffolding instead. I mean, I've got that in my inventory. I can't place that on the top. Yeah, I'll do the slab slightly higher, just to mimic what it looked like. And we've only got 6 slabs though. But let's get an idea. Yeah, that looks better. Because you can't do triangles in Minecraft, sort of. This is Minecraft anymore. Oh, that looks good. That looks like a good barn. Perfect place to end the video. There's one more thing that we need to add. It's about that we need to do inside. So there's a little window up in the center there. By them it's like a straight down, but we can't do a straight down, so we're going to have to do a little square. Yeah, but what we'll do is we'll do this. And then we'll use fences. Like a little attic thing. There we go. That looks good. And then I'll swap this for a lighter wood. Yeah, it looks good. Okay guys, that's all from me, HP Zeta. Until next